Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. Welcome back to my channel. Guys, this really is becoming slowly starting. It feels like it's starting to turn into what the healers need to think about, and what they need to realize, and what they're going into the future, how they're going to be using their gifts. And it also feels like I'll turn some light on the subject there. This is a longer reading, and what we've got here. Well, first of all, let me finish what I was saying. This is also talking about healers of. There's a little bit of a message in here to me of latent healers, people that are older, that are just now coming into their gifts and having spiritual awakenings and starting to put together all the things they've been feeling and experiences they've been having over the years. And I think some people, after they're going through this awakening, are people that are realizing their gifts later in life and having those pivotal moments of where all of a sudden things from the past come up and you go, wow, this makes so much more sense now. So, and I don't know if anybody knows Dolores Cannon. She's passed away now, but she did a video one time about talking about the 3 waves of volunteers. And I feel like this is something sort of talking about the present going into the future. And it just feels like that they're talking about some of these latent healers, and that my guides and angels are telling me what we need to be aware of and things that we need to teach some of the younger people, or people that are just coming into their gifts, that are going to come into their gifts at a later date, and how we're going to bridge and connect the past to the present and going into the future with older healers and the next generation coming in of folks, and then the generation and what goes beyond that, when all of us latent healers like myself and others are no longer going to be here. That is what this message has been telling me and talking about to me for the past 2 days. And it took me a while to unpack it all, because yesterday, you know, with the full moon, it felt like there was like sort of like the pathway was getting more narrow, and it kind of, I just had to sit here and I mean, I've been just like having intuitive hits. And so let me show y'all what we got guys here. Right now we have, this is the present energies, and this is the near future, and this is healers, latent healers, and healers that start unpacking their intuitive hits and everything that they come to get with their connection to the divine, and what the divine is saying, and how we need to help those in the future, which is what we got here with reversed Manus, and going into the future and helping people to be able to know how to help those that are unawakened in the future, when as things go on. I mean, I keep getting visions of and pictures in my head of homeless camps, guys, and they are just getting bigger as the years go by. They're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So let me give y'all what we got here. So first of all, we have Ura's, which is a healing room, and it's talking about spiritual growth and allowing connection to the divine for the future. So, and it's also talking about strength. Okay, so to me, it's talking about some of those healers that are already awakened, that are trying to figure out things, that they need to realize that they are spiritually growing and have to allow the divine to guide them. Okay, because then after that we have Soilu, which your soul is going through soul growth. I think all of us are going through that, which along with soul growth comes feeling new vitality, new success, realizing that a lot of the things from the past that you've experienced have not been for nothing. Everything has a reason and a purpose and a divine message to it, even if you don't see it at that time. Okay, and the reason why I say that is because then we have reversed Kinu, which I couldn't understand why. I was like, why is there a closing? And after I meditated on it for a while, I realized it's not a closing. What Kinu reverse is saying is we have to let go of the lessons and the things we've gone through in the past to have the connectedness with the divine now, to be able to help those in the future for going forward. Okay, so this to me is a timeless reading. It's like anytime you come across and it resonates, it's going to be theirs at your time. And at the same time, it's talking about how we need to go forward into the future by everything we've learned in the past to be able to help humanity. Okay, and if you do that, then for going into the future, you've got karmic union. Okay, you've got a gift from the divine, and it could be that you have a partnership coming in for you, or it could be that the divine is telling you, now we are more connected. Now you and the divine, as a healer, is going to be more connected to being able to go forward into the future. Okay, and it's also talking about you're just going to have more intuitive hits and being also running into more people that are going to be of the same mindset that you have. Okay, and this is going to bring in Wonjo, which is the rune of joy, happiness. It also means interconnected to spirit, which is what that gift from the divine is going to bring with other people that you run into and other healers that are going to be bringing help for the future healers, to help those that will still be here or that are coming in here. And I mean this world, this time that we won't no longer be here for, if that makes any sense to you guys, okay? Because then we have Tyr, which is the spiritual warrior. This is with this divine gift and the Wonjo, the joy, that is going to be your spiritual warrior shield as you go into the future to help other people. It's major growth, major connectedness, major soul growth and soul journey to be stronger to help those in the future. And the reason why I say that is because then we have reversed Manus. Okay, and Manus is when it's upright, it is talking about going from microchism to the macrochism, because when it's upright, all of us, it's talking about all of us as humanity, mankind as a whole is what Manus talks about. So it being reversed is telling me that some people, as they go forward in the future to help other people, they're going to go, oh, well, see, look at me. Guys, it's not about us. The runes keep telling me that in my own messages, that we cannot let our egos get in the way, because we, to the divine, we're here in the blink of an eye. The divine sees things as a bigger, major whole. Everything is in the blink of an eye. But for us on this planet, our timelines go straight. The divine sees 360 degrees, the past, the present, above, below, like how our planet is round. And if you look at it on a map, it looks like it's flat, right? But if you look at it in space, what is it? It's round, right? 360 degrees. There's North Pole, South Pole, and then all the way around it, right? So the divine looks at things with 360 degrees while we look at it going forward, because we can't really see, because you have, especially the future, you haven't experienced it yet, so you don't know what's waiting for you there. So don't let, as you start helping people and their eyes light up and they go, oh wow, I understand. Don't let your ego get in the way, because it's not about us as healers. It's about us helping humanity, other people, as we go forward into the future. Okay? Then we have Jera. And Jera is talking about harvest. Because if you do that, if you make sure you don't let your ego get in the way, you will be able to find more people to help. There will be more people coming to actually help those people, like in the homeless camps, people that are unawakened, people that are younger, that are coming into their gifts, that you and your wisdom as a healer with your gifts, you will be able to go forward and help them for them to learn how to help the people coming after them. Does that make sense? Because if you get all caught up in your ego and don't try to look at it from a divine standpoint, then it's going to be delayed. And guys, we need all of us. We need every single one of us to show others that divinity does have a plan for us. And that's where we get Algis. Algis is talking about being connected to your higher consciousness, which your higher consciousness is connected to the divine. So those of us that are latent healers that are coming into our gifts at this time, we're going to have to take all of our wisdom and use it to help other people, the next generation, to show them that that divine has a plan in a 360-degree way, not a linear way. And that's why I was talking about Dolores Cannon, because this is talking to me about present, but what's coming into the future, and how much the divine's going to, the connectedness and the being the warriors, and realizing that we are a whole. We are as a whole. And as a whole, to save ourselves, then you have to do it on a smaller way, but you have to have the divine has to be in there. Okay, guys? I hope this makes sense. And my readings are starting to talk about, like, the path is getting narrower, but at the same time, it feels like it's also on a divine way. It's getting actually bigger. Okay? And I hope I explained this good, because I did have a lot come in with it, and it took me a whole day of looking through this and going, what exactly is the divine trying to tell me? So, and I probably should have put a little more room into this, so that y'all could see this is present, and this is what is coming. And this is not going to resonate for all of you, and I think this is going to resonate more for some older people, and then maybe resonate for some much younger people that go, oh wow, I've got to be on the lookout for people that are going to help me, because I know I have spiritual gifts. It's like because it's kind of talking about a connectedness between, to me, of latent healers and the healers that are younger that will be stronger, and we need to be strong for them. Because guys, I'm 60 in 2 months, and I just feel like I've just been feeling that going into the future, I'm not going to be here when some of the information that's coming out is going to be needed for the future to help mankind in the future. So, guys, I hope this makes sense to y'all. I think it's going to make sense more to some of you older people, but some of you younger people may look at it and go, oh, holy cow. So if you look at this reading and it makes sense to you, you know someone that needs this information, please pass it on. Like, subscribe, and share. Guys, I'm just really strongly feeling that this reading is going to make so much more sense in the not too near future. So it just feels like it's very, very powerful, but it's on a divine level and in a way of trying to go forward into the future. I'm probably going to do a follow-up to this as well. All right, guys, this is what I got today. Be a light in the darkness, because the world it's going to get a little bit darker, folks, as time goes on, as it just feels like some things are going to fall, some things are going to come up, and my guides and angels have just been gently steering me in the right direction, and I hope this steers you in the right direction. All right, that's what I have for you today, guys. Love and light, Lana Scott Lighthouse. Be a light in the darkness.